8:41. Welcome back to Your Morning Calgary. If you missed National Pasta Day last week, do not fear. Our next guest says you can have pasta any and every day. We've reached chef and cookbook author Charmaine Broughton. She joins us to dispel common pasta myths and share her favorite pasta dish. Good morning, Charmaine.
Good morning.
We got to dispel first one of the biggest, I don't even know if it's controversial, but to salt or not to salt the water when making pasta. What say you?
Definitely you want to be salting your pasta. You want a nice, hefty, small little handful or tablespoon as directed right on the side of the Etel pasta box. So you can't go wrong if you follow the instructions, but you definitely want to be salting your pasta so every bite is just filled with flavor. Salt happens to be the most important ingredient in the kitchen for good reason.
Now let's talk about another, I guess this one might be a pasta myth, I'm not sure, but maybe adding oil while preparing your pasta to the water or to the pasta after. What should we do there?
I would say in 99% of the cases, you don't want to be adding oil to your pasta. If you are boiling your pasta and cooking your pasta in lots of water, again, as instructed on the box, you will have your pasta won't stick together. It's when you don't follow the instructions and you're boiling your pasta in little water is when it tends to get really starchy and sticking together. So ideally, you don't want to add any oil. And obviously, there is the occasional exception, but usually that will be stated in the recipe.
Okay, perfect. I notice a beautiful looking special pasta there on your end of the screen. Can you tell us more about it?
Yes, this is my chicken cordon bleu, and this is in honor of the Blue Jays. So I'm calling it my chicken cordon bleu Jays pasta bake. And it's made with the Etel pasta Raditori, which is one of 4 new cuts of their artisan range. And I love this cut because it looks like tiny little radiators. And the beauty of the artisan just in general is it has a rougher texture. So no matter what cut you're using, it's going to absorb all of the sauce, but especially the radiators, because it's got so many nooks and crannies, it's going to absorb all the amazing flavors and sauce of this chicken cordon bleu bake, which you can get the recipes up on the Etel Pasta website.
And you mentioned it there. There's so many fun different shapes and sizes to pasta. What advice do you have for different kinds of pasta and what they should be used for?
Okay, well, I'll walk you through the 4 new pasta ranges of artisan. So we already discussed the little radiators. And then there is the mezze rigatoni. So this one is a little bit, it has like a really rough texture, like as well as it being the artisan with the rough texture. It has like a raised edge and a nice big hole here. So what I like to use this cut for is meat sauces. It's like a meat magnet. And then all the meat and all the sauce gets into the pasta. So with every single bite, all the flavor is just exploding in your mouth. And that's what we want. And then the next cut is the cavatelli. And these are like little shells. They almost look, I say, like a little hot dog bun. And I like to use this one with vegetable dishes. So for instance, over the Thanksgiving weekend, I made a fabulous green bean dish with a lemon brown butter. And I added about 1 cup of the cooked cavatelli to the green beans, and it just helped like extend the portion. It was absolutely fabulous, and the little grooves in the cavatelli absorbed all the lemon brown butter. Delicious. And then lastly, the orecchiette. So these look like little ears, and it's like a little spoon almost. So this one's really nice. You could add it to soups and or stews, like something maybe a little bit more like brothy or liquidy, because it really like scoops up all of the sauce and or soup that you add it to. But the other great thing about Etel pasta is it's made right here in Canada with premium non-GMO Canadian wheat. Another great thing is I know especially middle-aged women, we all want we're all like racing for our protein goals.
Right.
Well, one serving of the Etel Pasta Artisan, which is 85 grams, has 15 grams of protein. So I know sometimes people don't think that they can get protein from pasta, but it's a great protein source.
I'm sold. Lots of great options here. Thanks so much, Charmaine, for telling us more about pasta. Pasta day is every day in my books.
It certainly is. In my world, it's at least 3 days a week.
If you want more information, you can head on over to etelpasta.com.